Here at West Texas A&M University, student workers are having to implement safety guidelines for the start of the new school year.
So we have a student worker sitting in the commons, making sure that we're disinfecting and watching for people to wear their masks. And then while we're sitting here, we make sure people are wearing their masks while they're walking by. But this is like such a busy area on campus, it's kind of hard to ensure what we're doing is actually working, but from the way that it looks, it is. So, yeah.
Campus involvement is a large part of the community feel here at WT. However, events on campus had to take the back seat when school shut down.
So back in March when we closed down, we had to cancel every single event that was happening on campus. And I actually went home, so my position kind of changed a little bit. Instead of being in charge of events, I was then put in charge of social media and having to handle that. Basically, it was a lot of canceling events and being the bearer of bad news to people and having to deal with that in a very professional and understanding way.
With the start of the new semester, event planners had to adapt to new COVID guidelines.
We're trying to make events as fun as possible because that's one thing that we really want students to get involved and feel like they're a part of this community. But also keeping that in mind, we have a bunch of capacity issues and we're also down in event space, and so it's been a lot of relearning how to do events as far as how much time we can allow in between events, how is cleaning going to go, how are they going to ensure contact tracing, and how ensure capacity with their events. It's just a lot more of having to help them think through different things.
Many students are glad to be back on campus.
Different. I'm so glad to be back, especially now that the students are here. That was honestly the biggest thing for us is if we have to wear masks, if we have to social distance, we just want students here. And so that's been good, but it's definitely been different.
Since in-person events are becoming less common, virtual events have become the new, safer option.
We've had to, create either all virtual events or certainly a virtual element to all of our events, which I think that has been good because it's opened our eyes to the number of students who are online. Even before COVID, there was people who are online and there was just really nothing for them. And so that's been a good element, I think, to see. There are people who are online who want that engagement, and that there's been a lack there, and so I think that's something that will continue way beyond COVID. It has been hard though. There's certain events that we're just so used to having huge events that people love, like Girls Night Out, sing and things like that. We've had to really get creative on how we've planned those, but I think now more than ever, the engagement piece of it is so important. It's just encouraged us to get more creative. Involvement definitely does not stop, and our departments don't stop working and serving for the students, and so it looks different, but the piece is still there, and I'm very thankful for that.